I will say there is a time and a place for the box checking, right?
Yes.
Like you
Yes.
can't say a thing is complete until the test is
Right.
passed. So
Yes.
yes, 100% box checking exists. We live and die by it, but it's not the be all end all. So
Yeah, or it's working in conjunction with the larger piece, right?
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's yeah, and we talked a lot about that at PMO Uncon, right? This idea of there is a time to get the work accomplished, and then there's a time to talk about, how does this work actually bring value to the actual business? And we'll talk about that in just a little bit because you have a special skill for communicating that with senior leaders, I think. But I want to go back to what you said about your strengths. One of your strengths you said was being direct. And as we talked another time together, I had some time to think about it. And I thought to myself, hey, direct people, there's a lot of us listening. We're a big D on the disc profile, like you and I talked about. Direct can often mean very skilled at being decisive. You have this strength of seeing something and taking action. When did you start noticing that that was on your menu of skills, talents? When was that the cape that you're like, oh, I am just this person?
Oh Lord. I think the first time I was called direct, was probably middle school, honestly. Like I feel
That's
like
great.
this has always been my personality, and I think it worked well for me in trade shows because,
Mm,
managing trade shows, they're looking for someone that can be the direct and decisive person to
yeah.
say, no, the cabinet goes there, the closet goes there, there's no other way to do it. It's very command and
Hmm.
control. I'm learning to temper my my
Yeah.
directness in this current position because it is more of a communal understanding of that strategic direction. And it's not just what Misty says goes. Even though,
Right.
some days I'm like, come on, I know the answers,
Let's
just do
just do
what I
it.
say. But it's less about being that direct person and it's more about making sure that the entire team understands and is on board with the direction. And sometimes that D has to take a back seat to a more accommodating, communicative role. So that's what I'm learning there.